My channel. So today we are going to see option selling. So let's get started. First off, we will check Nifty. So Nifty, it was a very good start because we have a gap up here. As you could see, this is the previous close, and then today it is a weak resistance and a strong support day. Okay, the same is pitched here as well. You could see Mac Nifty is following the same pattern. When you check Nifty open, it is 550. So we'll keep this as our open ATM. And when you check OTM, so OTM is definitely positive, no doubt in that. And when you check ITM, since we have a weak resistance, we have a negative decay here, which is maximum. And since we have a very strong support today, so the max decay, positive decay, is on the put side ITM. Okay, now let's just do some calculation. So I'll take 250. Let's just calculate the PNL for this. One lot for Nifty is 75 times the positive decay is 11 here. So when you calculate, it is so this is the profitable trade plus tax and brokerage. Okay, so when somebody would have done for this strike, this would be the profit, but you can add as much as legs you want. You can actually combine with ITM, OTM, any number of legs or strikes you can see here. So today we didn't had any major news, so it was kind of sideways. Also, this is week 2 of August month, and it's a day 4, and tomorrow we are having expiry. Okay, so it's going to be a sideways expiry, and then Friday we are going to have a holiday. Okay, now we'll move on. I'll quickly check for next expiry as well for 21, and then you could see similar pattern. Now we'll go and check for Bank Nifty, Finnifty and Midcap Nifty. You can do by yourself. Bank Nifty open is 200, 55 200. This is our OTM, sorry, open ATM. And when you check OTM, it's positive. And then the same, because of the weak resistance, we are facing negative here. Because of the strong support, we are having the max decay in the ITM side. Okay, so this shaded line is ITM. Now this is the price action. As you could see, it was completely sideways, where open is nearly equal to close. Now we'll move on to the premium chart. So this is one of the important factor where we check the individual strikes. So I'm going to check for 55 200 first. Both sides I'm taking the same strike, as you could see, and then you could see this is the example of sideways, because everywhere, see, at every point buyers and sellers are almost nearer to each other. And let me keep at the spike, and then you could see at the end sellers were winning. Okay, now we'll take 2 strike count, maybe 3 strike count away. I'm taking 500 strike here, and then you could see here. So see, it with very less margin, long straddle is working here. Otherwise, short straddle people are doing their best. Let me take 50,000, 55,000, sorry. Then here also you could see with very less margin, buyers are competing with the sellers, but at the end sellers have won the game. Okay, now I'll move to Nifty. When you check Nifty open, it is 550. I'll take 24, sorry, just have to refresh it. So 24 550 is the open. Let me take 550 as both the ranges. Now you can see Nifty at the start it was sellers winning, but with the less margin. But at 10 buyers were winning, but then at 12, see, it was sellers point. And then after the UK market open, it was by long straddle day, but with a small margin. But at the end sellers were winning. Okay, now we will take 650 count, and then you could see here buyers were clearly winning. Again 12.5, both side the decay was there, but then slowly the sellers were winning at the end of the day. Now let me check for 450. So when you check 450, from the start itself buyers were winning here, because today it was a weak resistance, right? So you could see the price action that from the start itself sellers were winning here. Okay, now let me explain the close range OI here. So in the close range OI, oh sorry, I'll take this one. Okay, so first off I'm going to check for Nifty. We are only going to check OTM. So when you check OTM, when you check OTM, it's 11 and 12. So almost sideways. Tomorrow there's chance to have a sideways close. When you check Bank Nifty, it is 154 versus 73. Bank Nifty is having a resistance which is very strong. Okay, now since it's day 4, you could see how the premium from 160 it has melted down to 110. Okay, so this is expected. So that's it guys, thank you.